Hi, so today we'll be making some delicious cinnamon rolls using pure Ceylon cinnamon from Idukki Gold Spices. You will feel the difference in the flavor and the aroma once you start using pure Ceylon cinnamon from Idukki Gold Spices. So for the ingredients, you need 2 cups of sifted flour. You need about 50 grams of granulated sugar, about 2 pinches of salt, half cup of lukewarm milk, and 1 egg. And this I have prepared some cinnamon stuffing. This is actually made with brown sugar mixed with Ceylon cinnamon that has been powdered with about a teaspoon of corn flour. I'll tell you why we're using corn flour later as we make it. And about a teaspoon of instant yeast and about 100 grams of softened butter, not melted, it should be softened. That means it's at room temperature. So first I'm going to add in 2 cups of flour. This has been sifted. I'll be adding about 2 pinches of salt and about 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. About half a cup of milk. It's lukewarm milk. We'll be cracking an egg into this. Those of you who don't like the egg, you can omit it and add about another 2 tablespoons of milk. And we'll be adding about a teaspoon of yeast. Now we'll start with the lowest setting first. And I'll be adding the butter now. Okay, so the dough is looking a bit tight, so I'll be adding in about 2 more tablespoons of milk. So the dough has to rise and it has to double in size. So just keep it wrapped with cling film at room temperature and wait for it to double. Okay, so we've removed the cling film and as you can see it's more than doubled. Now we're going to roll it out and stuff it with some cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to roll this into a rough rectangular shape. Make sure that the surface is nicely dusted. So now I'm adding some softened butter to spread. I'm using a mix of salted and unsalted butter. So now I'm going to add the brown sugar that has been mixed with about a tablespoon of powdered cinnamon, Idukki Gold cinnamon, which is really aromatic and flavorful. And I've added a teaspoon of cornstarch in this so that it adheres to the butter and it gives a nice, it doesn't move around when you fold it and it gives a nice filling to the roll. Okay, so we're going to start folding this. Start from one end and go to the other end and then come back. Now you have a nice long log. We're going to cut these into circles. You can flour the surface of the knife to get an even cut. I've got a pre-greased glass tray. And I'm going to place these cinnamon rolls inside it. It's good to pack them close. Then you get a nice moist and soft roll. So I'm going to cling wrap this and we're going to keep it aside for about 30 to 40 minutes till it has risen and then we'll bake it. Okay, so as you can see the cinnamon roll is nicely risen. I shall uncover this and I'm going to put it for baking for about 20 to 25 minutes in a preheated oven which has been set at 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the 20 minutes are up. We're taking up the cinnamon roll. As you can see, it's nicely browned on top. Cream cheese glaze on top, which is just cream cheese mixed with a bit of powdered sugar and watered down with a bit of milk. That tastes heavenly. Or you can have it as it is. It's delicious and scrumptious as it is.